guys, welcome to Reba's Review. Today we will be reviewing Mean Girls EP 2 and 3. Um, this video is a little late because we all know now as TV is having their complications with their new update on their app. Instead of fighting for, I was trying to fight for the login and everything like that because I paid for 2 months. Instead, I just went, logged in, paid for a new subscription. So now we're gonna get right to it. Today on episode 2, it starts out with Bhila and Drea fighting. Right after they did the switch off, it's Bhila and Drea going at it. Right, and I think Bhila and Drea was a fair fight. Right, but I think Bhila had she gave her a run for her money. Like, no offense, no, I'm not sugarcoating it. I have majority of these girls from this show I don't know. I don't have any type of feeling about them. So it's not like I have favoritism. I'm going for what I see with my own eyes. So yeah, I think that Paula gave Drea a run for her money. That's just how it is. And then later on, Asia and they show Asia and Raj just fight again. And I wholeheartedly believe that Asia can't fight. Maybe she can. Maybe if y'all see it, right? Her and Raj are gonna go at it again, and they're open palming it at each other. Baby, we got fists. Come on now. Um, After the fight, they all have to go upstairs, right? And Drea's talking to Rye and Draco, which are the Paw Prince sisters. I'm learning their group names now. The Paw Prince sisters saying that TTG, which is Ball and Raj, are fighting for a dumb reason. Which, if you know that somebody's fighting you for a dumb reason, as an adult woman, as an adult period, not just woman, but why wouldn't you call it out and be like, hey, what's the reason? Why are we really fighting? What is the reason? What is it? And instead of going along with it because it's a TV show, because you want your time, it's all based off of screen time. She's saying it's stupid now, but it wasn't stupid 5 minutes ago. If they wanted to be in front of the line, you could have been like, okay, cool, right? Whatever. Get in front. Who cares if production told you? Because if they tell you, they'll tell you again if that's where they want you to be. So they would have just moved you and your sister back up to the front. So easy, so simple. And yeah, Raj and them, not Raj, Rye and Draco were like, yeah, it's pretty stupid, whatever, right? So then, they started talking about the photo shoot or the introduction video, and then they said Fly Nye and Baby Doll, which it would be her duo, was at the shoot, but they didn't make it to the house because the moment that they walked into the classroom area where they were doing the classroom scene, they kind of froze up and was kind of scared about it, which I can't see. Not I know Nye personally, right? But I just can't see me freezing up coming into a TV show, knowing that that's where I want to be. But I understand that previously before this was South Central Baddies, and Nye was up there. So I'm pretty sure Nye and Pressure had some issues from that. I think my mind was up there too. Don't quote me on that though. So then, after everybody comes from upstairs, they call them down for dinner. Pressure was like, hey, does anybody have anything to say? And, at first everybody didn't say, nobody said anything. And then Asia was like, yes, I have something to say. So then she addresses the TDG twins, girls, sisters, whatever. And was like, so what's the problem? Is there really beef? You're mad about a spot in line. We could have just situated it out. We could have, easily in Fallout and Raja, it's not about being the point in line. It was about the disrespect out your mouth. And they started arguing again. Nobody resolves anything. And it's just stupid. But I'm gonna clock this for y'all. If you watch that episode, you will see Raj not Raj. Asia's out like this. That thing swole. Maybe we all just have one smaller eye, but hers is significantly smaller. Don't don't clock me on that though. And then at dinner, because they're arguing, the I don't know their twin names, but Drea and Raj and Bala, oh, Drea, Raj, Bala, and Asia. There you go. The ill sisters get in it, which would be Hillary and Jill, and they started arguing with Ball Out and Raj over the fact that over somebody saying like, oh, okay, well we're gonna fight the pretty or somebody. People were told by production to fight the pretty girls, which would be the ill sisters. And it was this big thing. It was very irrelevant. I feel like it's not so much Jill, it's more of Hillary. I feel like Hillary wants some type of time, somebody, something. I guess she doesn't get enough attention. It seemed very Now, if everyone was having a discussion, everybody was like joking around, things happen, and it so happened to come up, I would understand the conversation being had, but it was not prompted. When they started eating after the conversation, Jill, not Jill, Hillary pretty much just like brought it up, and it was just like, for what reason? Um, and then towards the end of the show, you see that Pressure and Draco gets into it, or hold on, I'm sorry. Pressure gets into it with Draco and Ryan. So supposedly they posted her picture in the group chat, right? Saying she's not pretty. So when she confronted them about it the next morning, because they, okay. Let me redo that. Supposedly they posted her picture before the show in the group chat saying that she wasn't pretty without makeup on, right? So at the intro photo shoot, whatever it was, it's the intro shoot. Afterwards, after the intro shoot, they get to the house. Everybody's feeling nice, everybody's feeling good. They try to kind of like pressure, or like push up on her, saying, "Oh, what was that about? Like, what were you gonna do? Come on now." And Pressure was like, "Oh, like you're trying to intimidate me, like while I'm feeling nice, like we all chilling." So supposedly, we all don't see it. Supposedly in the morning, she goes to them in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, but like early in the morning, and she throws water on them. Like she confronts them and throws water on them. Supposedly, Drea says that she ran and everything like that after she called them fat bitches. Okay, so then this goes on the whole little rant where Draco's like, I'm not fat, I'm only 150. Okay, right? So as somebody who weights fluctuates, I'm not small at all, right? I'm a good 200 and some change, okay? Um, Draco does not, and this is not fat shaming, this is not weight shaming, this is as adult women, right? Obviously, you have to be grown to be on the show. It's okay if you choose something to do something. It's okay. If you 220, say you 220. I don't have to pretend my weight because we all weight differently, right? So she said that she's 1'5". She's 5'1". There you go. Sorry. She's 5'1", 150. No, can't be. I'll give you at least 180, 175, 200 max. I don't give you 150. Like I said, we do all hold weight differently, but she doesn't look heavy, but she doesn't look how you would look at that size at 150. You might have a little pudge, some. She looks like she's in the upper 100s, and that's okay. Just be real. If we want to lie, whatever floats your boat, babes. But like, be real, right? Let's just be adults. Let's say what we weigh. I'm not ashamed. I weigh more than my boyfriend. It is what it is, right? More cushion for the pushing, whatever they say. So then everybody everybody comes downstairs, Draco's like, oh, I want her, I want her, I want her. So Bhila and somebody else, I don't know, not Bhila, Mama and somebody else, because Bhila's gone to the store, comes down with Pressure. So immediately Pressure squares up with Draco. Why Rye? Once Draco run up, starts hitting on Pressure, right? And so Mama jumps in and goes gets go get the fat girl, go gets Rye or Ree or whatever, who is very irrelevant at this point because your sister makes more screen time than you do. Like she's very irrelevant, right? So then let's just say this: Mama is tearing Rye up. Like Rye can't fight. Period. That is no ifs, ands, or buts. You may swing a little bit. I'm happy you got some type of arm movement, but she's not hitting on much, right? So you know, Draco and Pressure gets split apart. So Draco's like, come on, come on, come on. Obviously, y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna put it in a little side right here. And then she's like, oh, I know how to get her. So she spits on Pressure. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Spitting is the most disrespectful thing you could do in a fight. I know people say there's no rules to fighting. There's common courtesy though. What comes out your mouth, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you have. That's disgusting. You spit on me, I lie to you now, I'm gonna pummel you. Like we're not, it's not the same game anymore. Pressure handled it pretty well. They started to fight. We all seen Pressure fight. This is not her first time on TV. This is not her first rodeo. I feel like Pressure was going light on them because she is the host, because she does have this type of, not more of responsibility, but this type of, she wants to be held at a high regard, which I understand, but she does have to protect herself. She does have to stand up for herself. So I can tell that she's not trying to do too much, right? So they get split apart again, and Bhila comes in, and she's like, "Who's fighting my cousin? Who's fighting my cousin?" Referring to my mind. So then she goes and attacks Rye, which was no competition at all. And then she was like, "I want you" to Draco. So Draco's taking a break, and she's like, "Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath." So Bhila was like, "F that. I'm going to run up on you." So she ran up on her, and in Draco's mind, right? Draco was like, "Oh, I had her. I was swinging on her." Draco was literally like this, and Bhila was giving it to her, right? Which I'm gonna say this: Bhila had her. Bhila had her. Bhila had her, right? And Draco swears up and down. She's gonna. I think on her deathbed, she would say, "Oh, I had her. I had her. You did not have anybody." This is how you know people be making up lies in their head. They crazy. They crazy. Because if we know, I know my skills. You know your skills. We all know our skills, right? I'm not delusional enough in my head to think that I have one up on somebody who I know got me. If you got me, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, you had me, right? I was messed up on that part. No, so all I had to say was, because in the confessional, Draco's pretty much saying that she had everybody. She supposedly she would Pressure, she would Mama, she would Bhila in her head. Crazy in her head, right? So she was like, oh, Bhila got a few good hits in, but that's about it. If Bhila had you, right? I know Pressure had you. Pressure didn't do 8 years in prison for no reason, babes, okay? These women get down, okay? We come in here, we get on these little TV things, we hee and we ha-haing, all right? We having a good time, right? People from South Central, like, lie to you not, they fight for less. Like, they're doing less. Bhila in my videos, they're fighting for no reason. So, I don't understand. Pressure, right? We've even seen the trans, what's her name? Suasion, and Savannah go at it for less. What do you mean they're not getting down? Baby, they're getting down. You did not have them. They do this as a sport. Okay, this is a halftime show for them. So, right, and now we're gonna go to episode 3, right? So in episode 3, of course, it opens up to Draco and Bhila going at it, right? And like I said before, Bhila had her. So then they do a second round. So Bhila comes. She let her get her little space in. She comes. Boom, 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 right? And she had Draco. Draco's on the couch. Not on the couch, but she's standing by the couch. And she had her like this from behind. It was the craziest thing. And in her head, in Draco's head, she's still gonna think, oh my god, I beat her. Baby, she had you fighting like this. Like, stop it. Right? So then after that fight with Bhila, Draco asks for her headscarf. Mind you, Draco's eye scratch. It's a little swole. Her neck scratched. And these scratches on her chest and stuff came from fighting pressure in my mind. That eye, for sure, is Bhila alone. I've seen it. We've seen it. Like, you're not that dark. You're a light-skinned girly. Like, they hand it to you, right? And then in the confessional of episode 3, Bhila, not Bhila, ooh, I'm sorry, guys. Draco pretty much says, oh, I didn't know they were running behind pressure like that because, like, didn't we just meet her yesterday? Let me give you the rundown, babes, okay? Pressure, Bhila, My, Liddy, Naj, Nina, all of them. And it's more. There's more girls, babes. They're not new to each other. They might not run in the same packs. They might not run in the same circles. But Bhila and Mama and Pressure do, right? But they all know each other. Right? They all know each other. There's no way possible that I'm signing up for a show and I'm not doing my just a wee bit of research before I go on the show. They were gonna go ride behind Pressure because I know that they ride for her. Just like at the South Central reunion, Pressure was supposed to be there riding for Liddy, and Bhila and My were there. You think they weren't gonna come and go crazy behind Pressure? After y'all jumped her, which you claim that y'all did not jump her, which you need to go check your sister, because your sister got in there for no reason. She should have fought somebody independently, okay? Right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going through a lot right now. Oh, I'll tell you afterwards. Draco talks a lot of shit. She talks a lot of trash, right? I don't know where they're from. I'm pretty sure they listed. They're probably from like the Bay Sac, like Sacramento or somewhere like that. I'm not sure. You may be able to fight in your hood, okay? I'm pointing to you, Draco, while you're watching. Whatever. You may not ever watch this, which is fine. I don't care. Pointing to you. You may be able to fight where you're from, but you're not fighting these people. Like, and this is just gonna give you a little story, right? Me, Reba, have a lot of heart. I got a lot of mouth. I know me, right? I'm not. There's people who you know you could beat, and there's people who you know may give you a run for your money, but you're gonna get in there. I'm not getting in there with nobody from South Central. I'm not, because I'm gonna talk, but I'm not gonna fight you, right? Because obviously from the East Coast to the West Coast, you live a totally different life. These women sell for fun. It's a Tuesday to them. That for me, not saying these women sell anything, right? Not saying that, but I'm saying when people on the West Coast, they sell cat for it's just something that you do. It's a what is it? A coming of age story for them, kind of, right? On the East Coast, that's not how we do it over here. That's the last resort, and even then, I ain't selling it for nothing at all. So we were brought up totally differently. You need to reevaluate and say, okay, I think that it's okay to fight behind your respect. It's okay, right? Fight behind your respect. I am down for somebody to do that 110% because I'm going to fight behind my name. But I'm not gonna start unnecessary drama. Posting Pressure's picture was unnecessary drama. And you wanted something, like you wanted pressure for whatever reason. Which is camera time. You want camera time, babes. Which is fine, I get it, right? We're on TV for a reason. I'm not just gonna sit there and sit pretty. Or maybe I will. I don't know. But we're all up there for a reason. Be there for a reason. Don't waste your time fighting pressure for no reason. Fight the castmates, not the host. Alright, so after all of that done, Asia and Raj get into it again. And this time, Asia has no hair extensions in. She's got a hoodie in. They're fighting pretty much because Raj wanted to go get her hair done. Asia said that's where she's sitting. Mind you, Raj was there before Asia. Technically, when we seen it, the story is a little different. But pretty much the hairstylist said that she was going to do Raj next. So after everyone fought, Raj was going back to sit down. Asia was like, oh no, it's my turn, babes. Like, I'm going to get my hair done. So Raj asked her politely a couple of times, and then she took the chair and she picked it up and got her off of there. So Asia ran up. I'm gonna say this right now. It's a no, babes. Asia got heart. She just don't have hands. And I guess because she's on a TV show, she has these imaginary arms. She doesn't have it. It's not there. It's non-existent. Because Raj is giving you a run for your money. Not yesterday, but episode 2, I thought they were protecting Raj. No, they were protecting you. Okay? I thought security was protecting Raj. Because I'm like, oh, maybe she's pregnant, something's going on. They know. They're protecting you. Because there's no way possible that you ran up on this girl and your arms are like this the whole time. And Raj is just giving it to you. And this was before security got there. This is before security. Right? So then, after that gets split up apart and everything like that, it's a clip where Asia and Drea go outside. I believe that Asia and Drea are completely delusional because they go outside and they pretty much say, they believe that they beat the TTG sisters, of course, but no, that's pretty much what they say. They said that they beat the TTG sisters, but Dre was pretty much saying that they're not gonna be lapdogs for anybody. Like, they're not gonna move when somebody else moves. We're gonna stand on our principles, and we're gonna like keep our pretty much stand on business. I don't like saying that now, but they said that they were gonna stand on business, this business and principles that they believe in, not other people's principles, right? Because they were talking about the fight, but then they started talking about how they beat Ball Out in them, right? I'm gonna make this an instance. If you ever see Raj without her hair, like her wig on, she looks like Bow Wow. I want to put a side-by-side picture of them now. I think I might do it. And it's going to be uncanny. They're sisters, right? And I do respect Drea for saying that she's not going to be a follower. She's going to keep it real. She's going to stay 100% true to herself and her principles and her morals and what she believes in, which is nice because a lot of people get on TV and act different. Anything for camera time, they're going to go do whatever they want. So, right, and in that conversation, they pretty much saying that the girls didn't like the delivery during the line situation, but Asia was like, oh, I'm just blunt. Come from one blunt person to another, right? I'm not going to blame it on any signs, it's just how I am. I didn't grow up in a sugarcoating household, so I respect bluntness a little bit, right? It's delivery, right? I even had to learn that. But I don't know how old you are, right? But with age, you learn that you got to soften up your delivery. Because what you're saying is real shit, right? You might say some real shit, but your tone and your execution will cloud that. And in order for people to hear you the way you want them to hear you, you're going to have to change it. It's not oh, I can't change who I am who I am. That's nice. You could keep your bluntness, but also change your tone so the message is heard. I had to learn that. You need to learn that. Like, you can't be so unemotionally intelligent that you can't even change who you are because you're like, oh well, this is who I am. This is what I'm rooted in. That will be your ultimate demise. Real quick, just a little tea, just a little, give you a little sprinkle, just give you a little something to let you know, like, you gotta soften up your delivery for people. Not soften it up, but like, think about my tone when it comes out my mouth because I know how people gonna take it. That's it. So then it some things happen in the house, but then they clip over to my. Ooh, no, 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 no. Draco talking about my and Bhila, saying that they were on their penized at the photo shoot, saying, "Oh, babe, love this, that, the third," being nice to them, and then today is a different story, or that day is a different story. Which I'm gonna say this right. I don't believe that Rye and Draco know how to conduct business as women, right? I could be kind to you. I could be nice to you. I can, like when we have things that need to be done, like photo shoots, interviews, whatever the case may be, I might not like you, but things need to be done. And I do believe that my mind be liked you, but it's a certain way that you hold yourself. Once you showed me that you're unlikable, I am okay. It's okay for me to change my opinion. So if that goes from today to yesterday, or from today to tomorrow, my opinion on you changes. It's okay for me to make that change. You don't get to say, well, today we are cool, so we have to be cool for the rest of the show. That's not how things work. My opinion on you will change based on your actions. Your actions were moving funny, so their opinions changed. It's okay. And then for them to say, oh, say that pressuring them jump them instead of the other way around is delusional. You're a delusional hoe. And then your sister's over there like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't understand. Like, Miss Piggy, you do understand. You completely know what happened. You remember swinging. Nobody ran up on you. You know that. Because Mama was standing there until you ran up on pressure. Mama was going to let it rock. Like, be real. Right? So then, moving forward, Jill came out to talk to Pressure. Pressure said a few things to Jill. Nothing crazy, nothing notable. So Jill said, over. Well, yeah. Jill was like, oh, I'm going to get the twins so y'all can talk. Pressure was like, yeah, do that for me, please. Thank you. So Pressure was pretty much saying, like, hey, this is what happened. Like, I just want to move forward, moving forward. She was really being a professional. She was really being a grown. And Draco was like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. You're not letting me speak. Mind you, I believe that these are little girls. This has to be like a 19-year-old. Like, there's no way possible. But as a grown woman, you say, oh, you're not letting me speak. She asked you a question, and her question wasn't finished. And then you want to answer. How do you have a job? Like, what do y'all do for a living? Because, no, and I guess I am a corporate baddie. But as somebody who works in a certain profession, you ask me a question, I'm going to let you fit your full question out. I'm going to sit there a little bit, think about my answer, and then give you the answer. She didn't let that happen. She just wanted to go down Pressure's throat. I think she wanted round 3. I was going to say 2. But it's whatever. I fully don't like Draco at this point. Or the Par Pit twins or sisters or whatever. I don't like them. Because their stories change up. At first, they never put anything in group chat, but then they admit that they put things in the group chat. And then Draco's like, I never did that. But then she said, I did it. Yeah, because you're not as pretty as us. Like, it doesn't make sense that either you did it or you didn't. Don't change your stories up. And Draco's delusional because she thinks she beat up Pressure. And then for Draco to be like, oh, I don't think that we deserve to give Pressure an apology. Like, you need to apologize for us for throwing water on us. Ma'am, you posted my picture, I'm assuming unprompted. Unprompted, you post my picture in the group chat. For what? You should apologize for her for posting her in the group chat or sending her picture in the group chat, talking shit about her, and then spitting in her face. Right? So then afterwards, everything to lose. They all get ready for the photo shoot. They get kicked out of the house, which made sense. They were breaking shit. I knew that was gonna happen. So at the photo shoot, the girls, new girls come, to obviously replace Fly Nine and Baby Doll. It was Winter and K Stacks and Vanilla came, right? So after the photo shoot, they're at Chick-fil-A. I don't know how this actually happened. I watched it, but pretty much Hillary is moving her big old southern chompers, right? And she just going and going and going. And it's pretty much targeted towards the TDG sisters. And, Ballas are real quiet, so Ballas just letting it rock. So then Raj said something. Raj is not the quiet one. Raj is going to say whatever she got to say. Raj says something. Hillary stands up. Hillary stands up with her aunt ass. Because that's how it looked. Like, at first, I didn't notice this. I thought her and Jill were built really nicely. No, Hillary's built terribly, right? It's worse than Kim Kardashian. But, so, Hillary's built crazy ass, right? Like an ant. So they start fighting. Mind you, we don't really get to see the fight because it's on episode 4. But yeah, that was the end of that. Come back the next time I post for episode 4. If you want deets on my hair, if you want to see my initial review, I will post it if you ask. Because that was a little wonky. If you want to see more hair content, just with my hair, if you want any details on hair, I will let you know. With that being said, this is Reeves Review. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I plan on posting every Tuesday and Thursday, or Wednesday and Friday. I'm currently taking care of a kid, so it's whenever I can get it done. So just let me know. We'll see what we're gonna do. I really appreciate